NBA is America's first Bud Light-style fiasco, but you're not supposed to know that. The far left-wing sports media has refused to cover the NBA's ratings collapse over its embrace of woke politics because they don't want to admit what happened. Bud Light's business has collapsed since April, plummeting 30% in consumption, the result of the company putting a trans influencer on a can to celebrate the NCAA's March Madness basketball tournament. The resulting social media brouhaha, combined with the head of marketing deriding the brand's out-of-touch humor and fratty connotations, has led to the most crushing boycott of a large consumer product brand in modern history. Bud Light, legitimately, might be finished as a popular beer. As I demonstrated in May with an experiment that went viral, many beer drinkers simply refuse to be seen with a Bud Light. The Bud Light backlash will be studied in marketing courses for the next 40 or 50 years as a perfect example of what happens when a brand alienates its core audience by embracing values antithetical to its core consumer. But many in the media are already proclaiming Bud Light as a unicorn, the first of its kind conservative boycott that has obliterated decades of goodwill for a company. The most consequential consumer boycott of the 21st century didn't come from drinkers' rejection of a beer, it came from sports, in particular the NBA, which has destroyed its brand with a large percentage of the American sporting public by embracing woke, political, far left-wing messaging in its games. So why haven't you heard about this despite the overwhelming data I'm about to lay out for you? It's simple. The American sports media is so far left-wing that they have refused to share the data right in front of their eyes. The American sports media overwhelmingly supports far left-wing political messaging. They love it because it reflects their own ideals. The vast majority of the sports media wants sports to be filled with left-wing politics. They see it as an affirmation of their own personal beliefs and applaud it. But this same media won't write or report the truth about the decline in the NBA's viewership, because to do so would be seen as a repudiation of their own worldview. So they pretend everything I'm about to share with you hasn't happened. I first became aware of the NBA backlash in 2017, when the league pulled its All-Star game out of Charlotte. At the time I was hosting a morning sports talk radio show, our lines overflowed with sports fans, people who loved basketball, saying they were going to stop watching the NBA over the political decision. We talked about it on the show, and I wrote about it on Outkick, but the larger American sports media pretended I was crazy as I discussed the backlash.